Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. Today's video, we got the little big man on the 1v1 court. Now, if you're new to the channel or haven't seen this player before, let me introduce you. This is a 6'5", pure lockdown defender point guard. Now, what I had in mind when I made this build was to guard ball on defense, set screens on O, play with another outside point guard, and preferably on 3v3 so I could have another big man on the court. Now, all that has gone out the window the more I've played on this player because I've come to realize that the interior defense is insane on this build, and what I've loved to do recently is to play interior defense and guard bigs. Now, what I've turned this into kind of as a meme. At first, I hopped on the 1v1 court and was like, you know, as a joke, like, oh, my 6'5" pure lock on the 1v1 court. But bro, it's become by far probably one of my favorite players to play with on the 1v1 court. Now, as you can see, we got the Elite 1 Interior Force 96 overall that we're playing against in this video. But like I said, two-way finisher, point guard, slash takeover, and you will see that slash takeover is crazy as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. If y'all enjoy this, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. Also, real quick update as well, the Pro-Am vid will come tomorrow. I just had a lot of stuff that I had to kind of catch up on with this stuff too, and I actually kind of woke up a little late. But anyway, to kind of explain to you guys how the offense works on this build, I didn't upgrade any shooting at all. No three-pointer, no mid-range, no free throw, no post fade, nothing. I got one shooting badge, and you're actually going to see it light up, and I don't know why, but I put on steady shooter, and for whatever reason, this thing pops up consistently, and I don't know what it does, I don't know why it pops up, but it just happens. Now, one thing I will say, I have to be very careful on offense what I do with this, because BS layups like this never ever ever go in. It rarely will the hop layups succeed, and to really succeed with this build I have to dunk the ball. The driving layup is really bad, but the driving dunk is very good. That's part of the lockdown defender aspect. They let you get your dunk rating super high, but the layup rating is pretty bad. Now you see we're harassing this dude. We got the foul on the chase down, we got the poke on the driving dunk attempt, and then he was able to go up with it and get the take as well. Now there's a lot of stuff that happened early on in this game for this dude that was kind of low-key bailing him out, and you see I only use post-move lockdown and moving truck on bronze. I don't touch Hall of Fame at all, so you see the ball goes in the hoop even after getting like blocked or intimidated. I don't know what happened or why it popped out like that, but regardless, ball goes flying up and just goes straight into the hoop. Now what I will say, you would think like, oh, the interior defense is so bad on this, but look at this, 100% smothered, barely anywhere near him. The interior defense rating is only like 76, I believe, but the block rating itself is 99 with max wingspan. Actually, I think it may be one tick down from max, so I could have enough ball control to do this right here. So you're gonna see what we do with this build dribbling wise is honestly ridiculous. Now I lied, I didn't do any of the crazy behind the back stuff with that one, but what happens is I'm able to get 77 ball control at 99 overall with this build. Now at 98 it's still sort of the same thing. All you need is 76 ball control to do this right here with slash takeover on. Now luckily I didn't go lock takeover either because I would have only got +5. If you're new to the channel and haven't watched the takeover boost video that I've done that details what attributes you get boosted, feel free to check that out. I might even re-upload that pretty soon here just to, I feel like not enough people saw that and were informed on that because that's a huge thing I feel like that the community should know about is the takeover like attribute boost you get. But anyway, moving along, this guy was playing me really tight on the inbound, so I started hitting these hop steps, and with normal 14, a little bit of space creator solves all the problems. It'll just get people off you. Sometimes it makes them fall, literally. Now you see steady shooter pops up. I don't know why. I don't know what the reason for that is. Honestly, when I'm playing on this 1v1 court, I just play around with the shooting badges quite a bit, but again, it pops up right there. I'm not sure why, and if you guys have any idea, feel free to let me know. But like I said, I usually play around with these shooting badges because there's not a lot of things that I can use them for. You know, I don't need quick draw because I have 34 three-pointer. And again, steady shooter pops up there. I don't know why. I really don't. But anyway, you see this dude hops on the court and is just getting dusted off. It's simple as that. But we'll have another gameplay up here next. But I didn't get the whole thing, so I just want to let you guys know about that. But boom, contact dunk, 22 points, 1 rebound is all it took as well. And we were able to play great defense at that point too. He had 4 points right there. And like I said, this build is so complex as to what it can do on offense, and then I would have never expected that either with only gold finishing badges, like literally 9 playmaking badges that I can use, and only like the gold for the playmaking as well, and then no shooting either. So anyway, moving along, we'll get to the next gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy this build and just like the videos with this. It takes a little bit to get them, just at the fact that there's not a lot of pretty games that happen with this lockdown build, because obviously if I have great defense and I'm playing against 7-3 bigs, not very often am I going to play like, you know, a perfect game like I just did on that one. Sometimes it can be very ugly with like all the defense and stuff. And I mean, if y'all enjoy that, feel free to let me know. I mean, we can always make stuff like that happen. But you see, I mean, this build is all over with the pokes as well. At this point of the game, I was playing horrible offense. Now, again, this is on Xbox right here. I wasn't recording going into this game. This was a SS1, I believe, big man who, at the end of the day, he was like a glass, I believe, or like a paint beast, one of the two. But the thing is, people like this, the matchup for me is kind of tough, because when people come out here spamming post fades and post hooks, it's kind of tough to deal with. No matter who you are, it's going to be tough to contest those. I mean, you see 7-3 post scores just do it on each other half the time. But as you can see, this is the game right before the guy that I just played. You can see him on the spot right there. Look at this. Hard to get the offense to go, but at the end of the day, you got to make it work. You see this dude runs out of bounds. Now, I'm not going to lie. That was probably one of the best showcases I could have with this build, was playing against that guy that I showed in the first gameplay. But right here was a nice little comeback. Now, I'm going to explain. I am down 12-2 at that point. We get the hop layup right there. Takeover booster is big time as far as like how it helps me on this 1v1 court, because you know, honestly, with no flashy passer or no like teammates to help you out, it is kind of tough sometimes to get these finishes in the paint with no takeover progress at all. Yo, you see right there too. I want to explain. I think this is really what fancy footwork is good for right here. You see he stumbles like that. He kind of like wobbles, if anything, and the gold fancy pops up right there. That may be a great example of the fancy footwork on display. But anyway, again, let me know what you guys think of that steady shooter popping up. I mean, I put it on to like maybe possibly help me with like, you know, it did what I thought it would with like the thoughts that I had, where maybe it would help me with like the more contested finishes if I'm gonna get contested. And you get what I'm saying. Maybe that would help for finishing, because if you're gonna finish, obviously you would want the help on the contested ones rather than the wide open. But you're gonna see right here, we're playing this aggressive defense on him, going for steals. The thing that also kind of sucks about this 1v1 court is I'm very limited to the amount of times I can reach in. Again, I mean, at some point, it's just the offense is very BS and you know, pretty square, no complexity to it. But again, this dude can't hold on to the ball, and we actually get the transition offense right there, where we go from stealing the ball to getting the dunk. And again, when I play with anybody with a low ball control, or even with decent post moves, I will say, you know, to play against a playmaking stretch or something like that, or a playmaking finisher, is super tough, because their post moves go to literally like 95. But honestly, as far as like the pure stretches and stuff like that, or like a finisher sharp, it's not the toughest to poke them, but I will say it's so hard to defend those post hooks and post fades. It's as simple as that. They're literally uncontestable to some extent, and the only way for me to get the ball back is literally to just steal it from them. And that is the case for a lot of people too. It's tough to contest them regardless. My main build, it's even hard to beat these post scorers regardless anyway. I've said regardless like 5 times, but anyway, moving along. You guys get the deal. It's tough to stop the post hooks. It's tough to stop the post fades. No matter what they have, it's just going to be hard to do that. So anyway, he gets the ball back right here. Again, we're just on him with these steals. Look at this dude toe tapping and getting the ball back. Now, I was going to go in for the dunk right there. Didn't feel like it was safe. Boom, he blocks me. This is just Rocky and Creed going at it. Just like blow for blow, just punch for punch, all making defensive plays. But at the end of the day, the slash takeover is very tough to deal with. Now, you see, this dude's got a D- teammate grade. That is one thing about the pure lock on the 1v1 court that's tough to deal with too, is just the fact that I can't reach in a lot, because teammate grade is so tough in this game mode, and it's so hard to keep your head above water and just stay afloat on the teammate grade. You lose the ball, you get it poked, you take bad shots, quote unquote. You just keep on getting railed with the teammate grade, and as you can see, he ends up with a D-. It's so tough to stay afloat on this. Now, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this build, the ratings, the badges, all that stuff that I'd be using for this 1v1 court. But like I said, if you want to see some 2v2 or 3v3, let me know. I would love to use this build on the threes, honestly, and just do what I was talking about in the beginning, just guard ball on defense with this build and set screens on O. That was so fun, in my opinion, to like use this role of a build where I can like make an impact on offense and defense a ton. But anyway, 96 driving dunk, 82 driving layup. Obviously, like I said, the three-pointer and mid-range are horrible. Like, they're literally unusable to that point. And then we have 77 ball control, 82 pass accuracy, and then you see the 78 interior defense where it stays, and, you know, 79 at 99.9. But look at everything else. And I feel like the block rating and vertical and just pogo stick combined with 99 defensive rebound makes this you know, interior defense rating, pretty irrelevant. Now, don't get me wrong, I need to jump. I need to jump and use pogo stick to be able to contest most shots down low. That's just a given. But like I said, pogo stick makes all this capable and just possible to happen. Now, 99 perimeter D, 96 lateral quickness. Like I said, at 99.9, this goes to 97, 99, 97 right here. Acceleration goes up 1 tick to 99 as well. And then the badges, we have 16, 9, and 30. If you want to see like a full breakdown on how to actually make the build, I already have that on my channel if you want to go check that out, but I'm not gonna like do that toward the end of every single video I make of this build. I understand it's very original and it's like you would like to see how it's made, but like I said, I have actual build breakdowns of this build. So anyway, you see I was rocking that bronze steady shooter. I don't I don't know what the effects of it are, but that's just what I was using. I had bronze ankle breaker, bronze handles for days, bronze tight handles, along with gold space creator and gold quick first step. I keep the space creator on just in case somebody plays me super tight. I feel like it kind of nullifies like me having to use unpluckable, just at the fact that if they play me tight, I can just push them off me anyway half the time with that space creator. So I don't generally have to worry about that, and you know, I don't have to really get worried about getting poked if they're playing me off or like back. So I don't really care to use the unpluckable very much while doing this. But anyway, these usually stay on gold for the 1v1 court. Now, the nice thing about this build too is, say I was playing as the screen setter, this is actually something that I do carry right here. So if I'm playing in a more, you know, less ball handling role on offense, since I'm a point guard, I can do this. So I am a screen setter who's super fast. If they play sides on everything and they give up the slip, I can cut down the middle super quick, and then if that corner likes to help off, boom, you have gold dimer, and I'm the one that's able to carry gold floor general too. So it's actually a really interesting build. Now, this is what I was using for defense on the 1v1 court. As you can see, I'm 6'5", and I still don't care to have anything higher than bronze on moving truck and post move lockdown. And the only reason I even did that is because there's nothing really more beneficial for me to use on defense. I mean, Heart Crusher doesn't even work. You know, obviously Trapper is a double team type thing. I tried Lightning Reflexes for those who are telling me to use it in the comments, and I just don't like it. I don't find any use in it, and I just feel like it's pretty much trash. But anyway, that's the breakdown. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. If you made it to the very end of the video, put Little Big Man in the comments. And like I said, if you want to see the 3v3, 2v2, stuff like that, let me know. But hey, like I said, earlier in the video, I was talking about the Pro-Am vid. That will come tomorrow. I just needed more time to like kind of edit it and put it together. There's gonna be 2 different videos, and when I realized I was gonna want to use 2 different videos, I gotta like really condense both of the videos to some extent, so like they can both fit into a good maybe 25 to 30 minute increment, because I don't want a 50-minute Pro-Am video. That's just not gonna happen. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff, and let's put Little Big Man in the comments. Like I said, if you made it all the way to the end, you just want to show your support and your loyalty that you made it all the way through. But than that, hope you all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.